In today's world, the subject of money is rarely taught in schools. Most of us learn about money growing up at home from our parents or other adults. What we learn about money early on shapes how we view and relate to money later in life. So what is the difference between how rich people raise their kids around money and everyone else? Here are the 8 things rich parents teach their kids about money. Number 1. The importance of money. Rich parents place great importance on teaching their children about money from an early age, engaging in open conversations on topics like budgeting, saving, and investing. They encourage their kids to learn by doing, often creating opportunities for hands-on experience, like how to plan for purchases or how much to save. They also use practical examples to teach their children about the value of money and why money is important in life. In contrast, poor parents, who are often preoccupied with meeting immediate financial needs, do not take any steps to teach their kids about money. Their kids often learn about money when they witness or hear their parents fighting about money. They also grow up hearing statements like, "We can't afford it," "Money doesn't grow on trees," "We're not made of money," and other such limiting statements. Rich parents do not use limiting terms when talking to their kids about money. Talking about money becomes part of their regular conversations and becomes normalized to their kids. Number 2. The right way to manage money. Rich parents are proactive about teaching their kids sound money management skills. These involve setting a strong example on wise versus foolish spending, importance of saving and having investing goals. They often involve their kids in discussions about family finances, including paying bills and reviewing financial statements like bank statements. Topics like budgeting and investment strategies that are age-appropriate are also included. They also teach their kids on how to manage their own money, whether it's from allowances, gifts, or money earned through tasks they completed. These parents also emphasize the value of delayed gratification, teaching their kids to save and invest wisely. Poor parents, on the other hand, rarely engage in any kind of money management teaching with their kids. Their children grow up learning poor money management skills watching their parents. Their parents may not have an organized way to save or spend their money and struggle living paycheck to paycheck. Discussions about investing or how to create more income are rarely ever discussed. Rich parents instill a sense of financial responsibility and independence, equipping their kids with the skills and knowledge needed to succeed financially. Number 3. The different ways to make money. Rich parents take pride in teaching their children different ways to create income and build wealth. They encourage their kids to develop an entrepreneurial mindset and creative problem solving. They provide their kids with opportunities to explore different interests using their talents, emphasizing the importance of finding one's passion as a foundation for financial success. These could be trying out different startup jobs, mentorships, clubs, or working alongside them in their businesses. They encourage their kids to start businesses, no matter how small, and if they fail, they learn valuable lessons to apply to the next opportunity. They also teach them the value of investments like stocks or real estate, and the importance of starting to invest early to take advantage of the power of compounding. They teach their kids not to rely on just one income source. Poor parents are normally accustomed to making money through working hard at a job and do not have much to offer their kids in terms of other ways to make money. They may not even like the job they have and will complain in front of their kids. This limits their kids' potential to have access to wealth-producing strategies or different career options. Rich parents help to broaden their kids' perspective on many financial opportunities and encourage them to pursue paths that line up with their interests and skills. Number 4. The difference between assets and liabilities. Rich parents make it a priority to teach their children the critical difference between assets and liabilities. In simple terms, assets make you money, liabilities cost you money. To quote successful author and entrepreneur Robert Kiyosaki, "Assets put money in your pocket, whether you work or not, and liabilities take money from your pocket." Rich parents emphasize the importance of acquiring assets that generate income or appreciate in value over time, such as real estate, stocks, or businesses. They also point out to their kids that liabilities such as owning an expensive car, smartphone, luxury clothing, or jewelry are items that consume money without providing a return, as they depreciate in value over time. Now, rich people do own nice and expensive things, but the key is in how they acquire them. They use the income from their assets to buy their liabilities. Poor parents, on the other hand, often mistake assets for liabilities and vice versa. They might consider their home or car to be an asset, even though it costs them money every month. Their focus might be on entertainment that serves as distraction from their daily struggles. Their kids are at a disadvantage as they are likely to adopt the same poor mindsets and behaviors on spending money. Rich parents instill in their kids the importance of accumulating assets while minimizing liabilities to build and preserve wealth. Number 5. Practicing delayed gratification. Rich parents encourage their kids to set long-term goals, save, and invest wisely, rather than seeking immediate satisfaction through impulsive spending. They know that they can easily get their kids almost anything their hearts desire, but they understand that though this may provide momentary gratification, in the long term, they will be setting their kids up for failure. By teaching their kids to sacrifice short-term desires for long-term financial well-being, they set them up to reap greater rewards from creating lasting wealth. A great example of how a wealthy family can go from riches to rags is the Vanderbilts, who in successive generations became prone to excess. By acquiring extravagant homes, living in luxury and excess, while spending without a care, the Vanderbilt family eventually brought about their decline from atop the financial and social ladders they once dominated. Poor parents have to contend with living paycheck to paycheck and spending more than they make just to get by. They prioritize spending money to meet what they consider necessities and do not have a clearly outlined spending plan to manage their money. Any excess money they have is usually spent on frivolous items like scratch tickets or entertainment, rather than being saved. These habits are often adopted by their kids, leading to a repetitive cycle of poor money management. By instilling the habit of delayed gratification, rich parents empower their children to make wise financial choices, setting a foundation for future success. Number 6. Money is abundant. Rich parents often cultivate the belief that money is abundant, and opportunities for making money are limitless to their children. They encourage their kids to develop a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity, knowing that with the right knowledge and actions, wealth can be generated and expanded. Rich parents often share stories of successful entrepreneurs and investors who started out with modest means and built significant wealth to inspire their kids to think big. The goal is to inspire their kids to seek opportunities, take calculated risks, and be resourceful in their pursuit of financial success. They teach their kids that the amount of money they can make is based on how many problems they can solve for others. Since there is no limit to the number of problems to be solved, then there is really no limit to the amount of money they can make. This teaches their kids to approach problems not just as inconveniences to be avoided, but as opportunities to provide solutions for other people, and in the process, get paid. To quote Elon Musk, "You get paid in direct proportion to the difficulty of problems you solve." Poor parents operate from a mindset of scarcity and fear that money is never enough. Rather than teaching their kids how to think differently about money, they reinforce the limiting beliefs and caution them about the dangers of wasting money. This perspective can lead to a belief that opportunities for financial growth are limited, limiting their children's ability to envision a more prosperous future. Number 7. Don't work for money. Have money work for you. Rich parents emphasize the importance of learning skills like investing and building income streams that generate wealth passively. They teach their kids about the power of compounding and the importance of starting early in their investing journey. Whether it's starting to invest in assets like dividend-paying stocks, real estate, or other businesses like leveraging the power of social media, they teach their kids how to grow and produce income over time. The goal is to create assets that, with time, will produce recurring income with little to no effort. An example would be writing a book or recording a song that, once done, will create a recurring stream of cash flow. Poor parents, given their own financial struggles, may emphasize to their kids finding any available job to meet basic needs. This can result in a focus on trading time for money, with limited exposure to concepts like investing or wealth building. The unfortunate reality is the cost of inflation leaves them playing catch-up, as wage growth rarely ever keeps up with the daily costs of living. Rich parents understand that by imparting this important principle in their kids, they can achieve financial independence by creating a portfolio of investments that generate returns, allowing money to work for them. Number 8. How to have good social skills. Rich parents recognize the importance of having good social skills in achieving success, and they make it a priority to teach their children this valuable trait. They lead by example, demonstrating through their behavior how to have effective social interactions with others. They often expose their kids to a variety of social situations, encouraging them to develop confidence, effective communication, and the ability to build positive relationships. Rich parents understand that networking and the ability to collaborate with others are important in both personal and professional life. To quote Jim Rohn, "Take advantage of every opportunity to practice your communication skills, so that when important occasions arise, you will have the gift, the style, the sharpness, the clarity, and the emotions to affect other people." Poor parents do not prioritize teaching their kids the right social skills, nor do they have access to the right social environments to expose them to life-changing opportunities. This can often lead to their kids lacking social confidence and interpersonal skills to interact in new or challenging environments, limiting their opportunities to get ahead. By helping cultivate good social skills, rich parents equip their children with a strong foundation for building strong and beneficially mutual relationships, thereby increasing their likelihood for future success. Rich parents are intentional about how they raise their kids, providing them with the best opportunities and skills to succeed financially. By embracing these principles, parents of all backgrounds can begin using them to help their kids achieve financial success. Comment below which of these 8 tips you found most helpful. Watch this next video on 7 assets that are better than cash right now. Like the video and subscribe. Thank you for watching.